Neither of us came from a business background. We've had to acquire the skills and knowledge, and it's unrealistic to assume that if you're going to perform all the roles well. My aim is to get good at them, or to get somebody into the company with the skills to perform these well. I managed and dealt with all things financial in the early years, but as the business grew, it became a full-time job in itself. So the other equally important areas were not neglected. It was important to recognise the need to take on these key staff and delegate the roles to people qualified in their field. That in turn allowed me to focus on the areas where my skills are more beneficial and productive to the business. I went on a lean course, or continual business improvement, and applied these fundamentals of lean to everything I touched in the business, to the point where everybody groaned as soon as I mentioned the word lean. But you can always improve, and there's always better ways of doing things. If you think you're doing great in one area, say production, then you look and analyse the next area, customer service or customer relations, to see how that can be improved. If you're constantly analysing how you are doing things and then improving on them, this is also something that you can shout about to your customers. So I've talked about myself and Oscar's roles and how we quickly had to realise our limitations and get in the right people. That is a challenge in itself. Finding the people and keeping them. Our company feels like a tight-knit family, and as we grow, we don't want to lose sight of that. We recently attended a performance management workshop, courtesy of Invest NI, and we took home from this the message that we had to communicate our values and our mission statement to all the Suki Tea staff. But when it came down to it and we questioned them, they already knew all of this. They didn't need it printed and framed and wall mounted. Everybody knew that this was communicated already. It's our aim that when staff are asked where they work, that they respond Suki Tea with a sense of pride. We hopefully instill this pride through making everyone feel valued, and that they know that everybody's role is vital to the smooth functioning and success of the business. Just what John was saying there about leadership and who was the leader in that story, and it was the receptionist. We down tools at 11 every morning for a tea break, so don't expect anybody to answer the phone between 11 and 11:20. And during this time, we make an effort not to talk about work. We hold fortnightly all-staff meetings. We try to introduce light-hearted element to these, maybe a bit of creative fun, gathering input for the next newsletter, some tastings of potential new products, and generally involving the staff in decision-making and keeping everybody informed of all the projects that are on the go. If you get in the right people with the right skills who fit well with your brand and your company values, then you can just leave them to get on with things, and that leaves you to get on with managing.